Hi, Aries. This is Just with your January 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Aries, some of you are feeling a little battle weary. You are trying to defend your position with someone that is just absolutely not available, not open to you. I see that some of you guys are trying to find any and every way that you can to kind of appeal to someone that I feel has shut you out. This person has this person is definitely at a stalemate. Like, you're trying to figure out, what can I do to get his attention, her attention. Ladies, he may be thinking this about you. What can he do to get your attention? I feel like some of you, a lot of Aries that this relates to, you're doing really well in life as it relates to just life. Okay. Now, some of you, your love life may be fine, and we'll get into career in a minute of how this works out. But I feel like for most Aries that can relate to this, family life, home life, meaning if you're a single person living at home by yourself, or someone that's not living with a significant other that this relates to. But work life, friends, family, maybe you're going really well. You may find that you're getting a lot of attention from people in, again, work sphere and that sort of thing. But I do see that there is a challenge with you guys kind of dealing with this heartbreak, this disappointment, getting over that, and kind of getting past and letting go something or someone that you feel very strongly connected with. Although I feel like that person has gotten their level of strength and they've disconnected from you, you're still struggling on how you can disconnect from them or disconnect from the situation. I do see that for some Aries, some of you are at this point of trying to decide. Now, some of you, it's a twofold situation. Some of you are trying to decide, what do you do with this person, okay, that loves you, and you know that this person loves you and they're there for you. But again, you're kind of wanting to be free. Okay, you're wanting to move on. You're getting a lot of tension, and a lot of good things are going on for you. But the challenge is for you to separate from this person, and for you to end the feeling obligated. Like, you no longer, you know, you're not obligated by this person, but I feel like you really, the challenge is that you don't want to hurt them, or excuse me, you feel like if you totally disconnect from this person, then you may not be as confident as you once was. You may find that people are not as attracted to you. So again, there's a bit of ego. Now, going back to those of you that I started by saying that the person has kind of shut down from you, I feel like some of you could be experiencing the shutdown, so I just mentioned that. But others of you that this person is experiencing the shutdown, they don't want to be a fool for you. They do not want to start something and go down that same road with you. And I feel like some of you have tried to apologize. You've tried to appeal to this person in every way. And again, ladies, I will again stress that this can be happening to you. But the person is trying to appeal to you. The person is trying to make amends and apologize. But they're not being very honest. They're not being very truthful in the things that they're saying. And I feel like they're giving off spastic energy almost. I'm speaking to my ladies here, so the person could be 1 minute saying lovey-dovey things to you, and then the next minute lashing out. And Aries men, this can be you as well. Like, you have resentment toward this person, almost like you feel obligated to this person to some extent. And your challenge is to get over that feeling like this person is making you stuck. No, it's a decision that you're making to stay in it or not. Okay. And I feel like with this decision, you have to make the decision, because you're not making it. You're feeling a sense of resentment toward this person because you're feeling as though they're holding you back. There's so many things that you could be accomplishing, but it really is all about you just making a decision and deciding to free yourself and move on. And I feel like there's this element of, there could be a, so going back, because I'm kind of starting to get kind of all over the place, because I'm starting to pick up on a lot of different scenarios for Aries, okay? So going back to the person that You're trying to woo them. You're trying to get them to appeal to them, that sort of thing. I feel like you're being less than honest about the situation. Now, others of you, okay, other areas of you, I feel like there is this situation where I'm trying to think because something came to me really quickly, and because I didn't go with it, it kind of left me just as quickly. Okay, I just thought of it. So others of you that wants to be free from a situation with someone that you feel obligated by, there may be someone that you were trying to get to know. Okay, so some of you could have tried to get to know someone and realized that you really can't start anything new with someone because they've caught you in a lie. Now, this person, your mate, or the person you were getting to know, they have decided to kind of let the situation go, ended the situation. It was definitely an end because lies kind of came out, and some of you are not even aware that the person knows everything. Okay. Others of you, I feel like you're trying to get to know someone, or you are apologizing for doing something to someone, and you're kind of holding your hand, not necessarily being completely honest, but you may not be aware that this person also has a level of deceit that they're carrying around. So you're being deceptive, and the person can be deceptive too. Now, that's a totally different group of you guys. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you may have been trying that relates to that. You feel like, yes, your mate is hiding things and not being honest with you. You may have tried to get down to the bottom of the situation and it has been unsuccessful, and then there has just been bam, like something came to you because it was just time for you to know. Okay, but the person is never, I'm not going to say never, but the person is definitely not going to be forthcoming in admitting the wrongdoing. Even if you see it with your own eyes, the person is still going to deny it 100%. Okay. So keep that in mind now, and you too, you guys as well, will not 100% express the truth about what you've been doing or how you really feel about this person, keeping you feeling trapped, not wanting to stay in the relationship. Like, you're not going to be honest about it. Perhaps it has a lot to do with it's the holidays, and so you just kind of don't want to bring negative energy in a festive time right now. Now, in the mid-month, and I say that because, we're still in this is present time. So it still relates right now. Now, in the, I want to say mid-month, some of you are going to experience, like, okay, so there's a scenario where someone knows that you've been cheating, but they haven't said anything about it. Like, you're not even aware that they know. Well, by mid-month, they're going to let you know. They're going to communicate it. Could have something to do with Mercury being retrograde, that people are just not, they've shut down. They don't know, they don't have the right words. They don't feel like it's time, whatever. But I feel like by mid-January, someone is either going to confront you about what they know, or you're going to confront someone about what you know. But there will be a level of clarity and truth coming out. Now, others of you could be experiencing you going back to someone, either coming back to you, a fight, acting like they're going to fight for you, or you going to someone ready to fight for them, ready to tell them everything. And it's going to be like, I feel like it's going to be very, not help hazard, but like very hasty kind of thought that you have. Like, okay, you're thinking about it and bam, you're going to just do it. Like, I'm not going to, either just let this thing in, or the person may say that to you, or the person may again accuse you of, I know, dot 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 dot. Okay, now I feel like some of you guys just really want to be happy. Okay, coming into this new year, some of you guys may go out, you may find yourself, indulging a bit, but you really want to be happy. I do see that. Now, in as far as the outcome, so as we get closer to the end of January, I feel like some of you guys may find yourself in a situation where you're really wanting to make a particular person a focus, or someone wanting to make you a particular focus. This is going to be a month, I feel, on a love level, for those that can relate, a very up and down, in and out, all over the place type of energy with a particular person, a situation, because lies are coming out, truths are being told. And I feel like then for some of you, a rededication to give your part to someone that you've neglected, and really man up and be, or woman up and be, be a very loyal person. You may also find that someone, for some of you, you may find that someone has fit the bill for another person. Well, they have stood up and started to give of themselves to a person that you in the past did not. And it can work that way too, that some of you may realize that, hey, I have feelings for someone, and now you can't get in contact with the person, and now it's like I can't even start anything new with this person. And you've been a liar in the past to this person, and the person is like, I know, they know everything, and they've never told you anything. And either you're going to tell them eventually how you feel, or they're going to tell you exactly what happened. And I feel like you may find yourself, for some of you now, you may find yourself toward the end of January trying to go back to someone where you kind of can't, because someone has already stepped in and they've claimed that position. And it's pretty much very much claimed. So some of you Aries will be trying to go back, and and basically for no reason, because again, someone is going to be spoken for. Some of you Aries will be the person that has spoken for someone, or someone has spoken for you, and someone from your past will be trying to come back and get in contact with you, and they will be blocked, either by you, or a person that you're with will block them. Okay. But I feel like for those of you that got the clarity, and there was some confrontation, again, I do see that there can be a rededicating of how we go about making this work, what my needs are, what your needs are. And again, someone taking a very practical approach to see that come to light. And then there can be, again, needing to move forward, and moving forward very quickly in a situation. I do see that there will be some type of offer that comes about to start something traditional, something real. Although the entire intention around that offer will not be very clear, and I feel like eventually someone is going to decide to kind of end the situation. Like, they're going to decide to move away. So I'm seeing like apologies, and then I'm seeing a person coming back wanting to work on things, someone either taking their position so there's nothing for you to come back to work on. Then you may even find yourself going to yet another person, someone that maybe you had a relationship with, and again, you may make an offer to a whole nother person, but then you're not even very clear. And then, because through the clarity, you may find yourself jumping ship, like, you know what, I don't even know why I called that person, I don't know why I reached out. Or you may find that the person, excuse me, has moved on. Like, they could have moved, like physically moved someplace, but the person could have moved on. Okay. And so what was once not clear will be very clear to you guys in the month of January. I feel like this wanting to commit, wanting to connect in a real way, you're gonna try to take a slow approach, but in taking a slow approach is gonna make you feel stuck, like nothing is gonna come of anything. But eventually there will be wanting to truly invest. Now, I know some of you are saying, what? I don't understand how part of this is connecting with the other, but that's kind of the energies. It's almost like little bits and pieces for individual Aries. So you're going to have to decipher what part of this kind of relates to you and what doesn't, because the outgoing part of your reading is a bit disjointed. It doesn't tell a flawless story like the beginning and middle part of it. So toward the end, there's going to be a different scenarios for all of you. And so just listen and see how it relates to you. And then eventually you'll, as it relates to you, you'll see it play out. Now, there will be, I feel, you being, or someone being very emotional, over emotional, not being able to control their emotions. And I feel like it'll come out by way of argument or confrontation. But there's going to be an opportunity to kind of like start something again, renew something. Okay. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of conflict over, again, wanting to incorporate something either from your past involving you and two other people, or you and two other people. But I feel like you're going to get clarity through taking time to yourself. I feel like you're not wanting to necessarily take the time out on your own. It's like either you're trying to get in contact with someone, or you're building up your ego by, hanging out with people that you know is going to welcome you, or, there's a level of deceit, that sort of thing. So it's almost like the month of January, you guys are on the move and going from here to there. But it would be best for you to kind of take a moment to yourself to kind of analyze and evaluate, why is these conflicts happening? What part am I playing in it? And exactly who do I want myself to be in 2017? And how can I better myself? In what ways can I start to do that? Now, as it relates to work, I feel like some of you guys could be on guard with a particular coworker or boss, someone that you may feel like doesn't necessarily give you the just due, your just dues. The person doesn't necessarily, I feel like the person doesn't even acknowledge all the work and the efforts that you put in. And you may be at a crossroads of, again, trying to decide, what do I do? Do I leave? Do I not? Okay. Again, it is that same message of you understanding that you do not, you have control. You have control and dominion over you, and it's called free will. So you can stay, you can go, okay? And you're in this mindset of like, I can't stay. I can't go, but this person is not necessarily giving me the accolades that I deserve, be it a promotion, be it, again, whatever it is. It's as if the person doesn't even know you exist at the workplace, okay? So there can be that. Some of you that's looking for work, there could be you really wanting to hear back from a place and having not heard back and feeling very trapped, feeling stuck, feeling, again, like you have no control on moving forward, because either a job fell through, or you weren't have yet to get the phone call. And I feel like it's a lot of, you could be thinking in a negative sense, so just be careful with that. I do feel like some of you are going to continue to put out your resumes, and you may even find yourself being a little bit more sly in how you present your resume, adding things on, taking things away, just being more strategic as far as your resume is concerned. But just out and out lying for some of you guys, just, out and out lying. I feel like some of you at the workplace, there could be, I just keep getting circumstance or situation where you are either wanting to help someone, but wanting to be there for someone that could possibly be going through some things at the workplace. And you might be offering your hand to them, but you don't really intend to invest a whole lot of time into a situation with someone at the workplace. You may offer yourself to participate in a project, but then you're not available later on down the line. It's something about an offer that you particularly make to someone at the workplace that you really don't want to do, and later on you may renege on it altogether, okay? And I feel like that will definitely bring a sense of disappointment from a person at the workplace. And I feel like there's a level of someone could be leaving the job, and you guys are finally finding out about that someone's leaving, and it's like you guys didn't even know. Like you could say to yourself, like, I've been talking to you all this time. You never told me that you were leaving, that sort of thing. You may be trying to reach the person, can't reach them because they're not answering their phone anymore. It's almost like the person has just kind of like did a 180 for some of you, that a person has left the job, and it's like now they used to be very engaging and now they're not, that sort of thing. Some of you that are experiencing trying to look for work, I do see where you thought a situation was dead, where you thought something was done. It could come back again, and out of the blue, very much out of the blue. And when it does, it's almost as if it's like, you have to start right now. We need you now. We need you to either, come on an interview or go through the process right now. And you're going to be so happy when this thing comes out of the blue, because there will be a coming out of the blue of a circumstance as it relates to some of you that are looking for work. Okay, that's going to make you really happy. And I feel like toward the end of the month, I feel like you guys are possibly going to get away from this one person that you feel is keeping you stifled because they don't necessarily acknowledge your efforts. I feel like you're going to go straight to, management, upper management. You're going to go straight to the source and kind of, I feel, either advise them what your plans are, what you would like, make a proposal to them, and you're not going to be really clear if it's something that will be beneficial to you, that if it'll work, but it's gonna be like down the line when you actually hear. So for some of you that are wanting to get a promotion, you're wanting to go to a different department, you want to whatever, it's like you're gonna go to a particular person. You can even be looking for more jobs, that sort of thing. You are going to get what you're looking for. It just will take time. It's not something for some of you that will happen in the month of January, okay? But you will eventually get with a company and you will partner up. I feel like January can be a very busy month for you guys. A lot going on with love and a lot going on with work. People leaving, a lot of secrets coming out. People, jobs returning that you just can't even imagine that this job has come back out of nowhere. And I feel like this could have been a job that really made you feel disappointed that you didn't hear back from them or they decided to go to another candidate. But again, there's a new opportunity. There's a lot of newness. You guys literally have every ace in the deck in your spread. So January will be the beginnings of new ways of communicating, new business opportunities, and new money. I feel like it's going to be a month of you trying to sift through old love energy and getting over disappointments, hurts that you experience and that you've caused to others. And there will be for some of you, a resurgence in a relationship that was problematic and you thought was ending, but the person returns back to you. And others of you meeting someone new and not instantly, but definitely understanding that this may be the person that you kind of want to have a real traditional formal relationship with, although you're not really sure, or you might not even know that, hey, I'm gonna be with this person, I'm gonna marry this person, I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean? Not saying that I see all of those cards, but I do see something that can be quite lasting, off of either resurgence or a new beginning with a brand new person. Okay. As far as money, I feel like you guys are being very, very practical about your money in 2017. You'll be building your capital. For those of you who have income coming in, someone may come to you wanting assistance, needing help, needing you to aid them in some form or fashion. And I feel like if that's the case, you guys will perhaps help them, but I feel like in the most practical way. Like you're going to be very logical in how the amount of help, to what extent you help, that sort of thing. For some of you, it could be you coming to someone, your father, someone of authority, coming to them, wanting some form of assistance, and they will be treating you that way as well, okay? I feel like the advice is for you guys to definitely sift through where you want to be in 2017, what makes you happy, and what can easily turn into conflict, okay? And how can you mitigate from, having these short spark moments of fun, desire, passion, and then it turned into drama, arguments, and chaos, because again, it's that many people having different ideas and interpretations of what dating means to them, of what commitment means to them, of what, a working project and how you're supposed to carry yourself in the workplace means to them. So there will be evaluation in the month of January 2017 for Aries as it relates to work and love, but it does look good to me going down the line that eventually there will be something solid that you guys can kind of invest in. So that's what I have for you guys for January 2017. I hope that this has been helpful for you guys to kind of gauge your month. And if you would like to leave a comment below and express how you guys feel, if this relates to you, leave it below. We would love to hear from you. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.